Hello everyone, welcome back to Destiny 2. So we've been playing around with Beyond Light for about a week now, and since the first reset has occurred today, we have been introduced to the rest of the content for this update. So we now have our hands on Season of the Hunt, and I'm going to be going over everything you know about this season. So this season revolves around Hive Cryptoliths, doing Wrathborn hunts, and running into an old friend of ours, Uldren, or as he goes by now, the Crow. So we have a bunch of new content to go over, and we have some pretty decent new rewards. So before we even get into this video, I just want to thank everyone for the support on this channel. I am just a small YouTuber, so I just want to thank everyone for helping me get to 70 subscribers the other day. I know that is not a gigantic amount of subscribers by any means, but for just, someone who does this as just kind of a hobby, that is certainly a nice amount, and I greatly appreciate the support here. So without further ado, let's get into the content for this season. So when you log into the game, you will be prompted to go to the moon, and you will be going there to find Osiris, because he has ventured deep into, he's into all the Hive ruins and stuff. He's at the Shrine of Oryx, and sadly, he is without his ghost because his ghost has been killed. So we are trying to go in there and save Osiris from, getting himself into any further trouble. So when you go in there, this mission's recommended for 1050, so pretty much anyone can do it, and it's really not that bad. The mission will introduce you to the new Hive Cryptolith, kind of what is going to be a new public event for this go-around, and it's just all in all a fun little mission, great story, and it has what everyone wants. You get introduced to Uldren again, or as we know him now, the Crow. So you'll get a nice little cutscene at the end of it, super fun stuff, and then you will be actually get into the season content that will be rewarding you this season. So when you're done with that mission, go to the Tangled Shore, and you will be prompted to have a little dialogue conversation with the Crow and the Spider. You'll learn some things about both of them, and it's a decent little scene. And you'll start learning that the Crow, he doesn't remember that he killed Cade. He doesn't have any recollection that he did anything wrong. He just sounds like a normal guardian who's just out trying to do good. So, it's super weird stuff, great storytelling, and it should be very, very fun for all players to get back into this and really interact with an old frenemy of ours. So the content itself for this season, as I said, are the Hive Cryptoliths. And to begin this process, you have to talk to Uldren. So he'll give you this long rant about how he's just, he was wandering around, had no purpose in his life, and all that crap. And then you'll start getting what you need to do. So at the end of this dialogue, he will give you a lure. And all you gotta do is charge it. So to charge your lure, you gotta do different things. You gotta either do Crucible, Gambit, or Vanguard strikes. So what you want to do is just go out and charge your lure, and that will give you access to the new Cryptolith little event / mission. Now, before we even move into that stuff, Uldren's actually got some decent stuff that he's offering. He is a vendor in of himself, and so he has the, he's got the 2 weapons from the season pass, but he's also got 3 new ones, and they are looking like there's going to be some decent rolls that would make them into absolutely insane weapons. So we have the Friction Fire Submachine Gun, 600 RPM weapon that's not terrible, can definitely get some good stuff on that. We have the CORSAIR'S Wrath Linear Fusion Rifle, which, again, you can get some pretty sick rolls on that to make it an awesome weapon, and the Deafening Whisper, which is a special grenade launcher. So definitely some fun stuff to be grinding for this season. And we have some, it's just the standard armor from the season pass. But if you guys were looking to get that, that's totally fine. So now Uldren will get you, his little thing that he had like last year. We were going for all of the Umbral Engram upgrade gifts and stuff like that. This season, you're going for lure upgrades. So you just need to get yourself all leveled up. Make sure you have, just keep getting that intel data to bring back for him. The intel data will be rewarded from the public event, and that's pretty much what you got to do. So go into Crucible, charge up, your little lure, do what you need to do. It takes 1 match or 2, depending on if you win or lose. Just kind of go in there and do your thing, and then you'll get access to the new Cryptolith activity. So these are not complicated. It's literally just a public event where you kill stuff. So there is one mechanic that's involved with this, and that is the Wrathful buff. So when you start this mechanic, you can pretty much find them anywhere. They'll be on your map. You'll know where to look. They're clearly marked, and you just start killing stuff. So as I said, the one mechanic you need to be on the lookout for are these enemies that have kind of like the green aura around their head. So once you kill them, they will drop a little pool on the ground, and that gives you the Wrathful buff. The Wrathful buff can be used to take off the shield off of the big boss. So if the boss has a shield up, kill one of the little glowing green enemies, take his shield down, and just keep doing DPS to him. So once you get all of your DPS done to him, the maximum you can get him down to is about like a tenth of his health. It'll be super, super low, and then he will teleport away. And you will have to actually hunt him down. And the way you do that is you just follow the little green slime on the ground, and it will lead you to a mission that requires you to be at least 1150 to do it. So if you're not 1150 yet, there's other videos on this channel to show you how to level up relatively quickly to that, and it should be no problem at all. So just make sure you do that, follow the slime, it'll give you a mission, and then just do the mission. It's literally finishing off that boss, then an even bigger boss spawns, kill the even bigger boss, and then you are done. That's the entire experience. And you can go back to Uldren and report back on your progress, and that's the seasonal content. You can do it to your heart's content, get yourself all leveled up, get your rewards. That's what you're doing this season. So definitely start grinding for all those new weapons that Uldren is offering, and you should be able to enjoy this season relatively nicely. So, a little light on content. It's a very fun little event to do. I certainly enjoyed it. I mean, I'm sure it'll get old the more times I have to do it over and over and over again every single week for all 3 characters, but it's not bad, and honestly, there's still some enjoyment to have in there. It's very well done. So I hope to see that Bungie really, emphasizes this cool story where we're going with Osiris and the Crow. I'm very curious to see how that ends up. But anyway, that's about it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down below, and I will see you in the next one.